No screams, no alarms. The last day of Constantinople begins with a terrifying silence. Dawn slides across the massive domes and the stone walls that have stood for more than 1,000 years. Pale golden light slips into the narrow streets, reflecting off stones worn smooth by millions of footsteps over centuries. The city awakens, but without the vitality of a capital that was once the heart of the world. Church bells ring, one toll, then another. The sound is thick and deep, as if rising from underground. People hear it and pause longer than usual. No one says it aloud, but everyone understands. Each bell now sounds like a countdown. Beyond the western walls, an ocean of soldiers stretches to the horizon. Tents, banners, cook fires, siege engines, and giant cannons lie waiting for the order. The encirclement has no gaps left. The city has been slowly strangled for weeks, and today, the grip will tighten. On the walls, the guards no longer look, they observe. The difference is small, but every veteran knows it. You look when you still have hope. You observe when you've accepted reality. An old soldier adjusts the strap of his shield. His calloused hands move slowly but surely. He has defended these walls for over 30 years. He has never seen a siege like this. Not because the enemy is larger, because they are more patient, richer, more determined. The morning wind carries the smell of gunpowder, hot metal, the lingering scent of cannons fired through the night. Inside the city, life continues, but like a play where every actor knows the final act is near. The baker still fires his oven. A young woman carries water across the square. An old man feeds the birds, small acts pushing back against an enormous fear. The morning market opens, but no one bargains. They buy quickly, speak little, look at each other longer than usual, as if memorizing each face for the last time. In the forges, hammers crash against red-hot iron. Sparks explode into the air. The rhythm is faster than on any normal day. No one asks if a sword is beautiful anymore, only if it is strong enough. In one corner of the city, a group of children still plays chase. They laugh. The sound rings out painfully out of place. The adults look away. No one wants to break the last untouched moment of innocence. Inside the churches, people kneel shoulder to shoulder on the stone floor. No more prayers for harvests, money, or victory. Only prayers for forgiveness. Incense smoke is so thick that the light turns dim and gray. Tears fall onto cold stone, no one wipes them away. The priests speak more quietly than usual. Not from lack of faith, but because they are afraid too. By mid-morning, the ground trembles. A distant blast rolls in from the direction of the walls. No one flinches anymore. The most frightening familiarity is getting used to the sound of artillery. Pigeons burst from rooftops. Dust drifts down from the ancient masonry. New cracks spread across the walls, branching like veins beneath skin. On a high tower, the imperial banner still flies, frayed, faded, but not lowered. It no longer represents power. It represents defiance. In the palace, commanders no longer discuss how to win, only how to hold, hour by hour, gate by gate, wall by wall. The final strategy of an empire: delay. The maps spread across the table are no longer plans, they are testaments. Near noon, the sky turns gray. The light weakens. The air grows heavy like before a storm, but there is no rain, only war. A young soldier stands on the wall and looks back at the city behind him. Cooking smoke, rooftops, churches, the street where he grew up. He knows if this wall breaks, all of it will vanish in fire and iron. He does not pray for victory. He only prays for more time. And beyond the horizon, the cannons are being loaded again. Afternoon does not arrive with sunlight, but with artillery. No more scattered shots. Now the barrage is steady, dense, and heavy like sledgehammers striking bone. Each blast compresses the air, then tears it open. Birds vanish from the sky. Dogs stop barking. Even the wind seems to pause between the shock waves. On the walls, orders move fast and short. No slogans, no speeches, only survival commands. Bring stones up. Cover the breach. Pour sand. Hold the line. Dust covers every face. Sweat mixes with powdered lime into a white paste on the skin. Bare hands drag broken blocks into place, patching a wall like a cracking dam. Then another blast closer than all before it. A section of wall collapses as if its spine has been ripped out. The sound does not echo, it crashes. Dense and crushing, stone rolls like a wave. Those standing too near disappear inside the dust cloud. No one shouts. The survivors rush into the gap immediately. When war lasts long enough, reflex replaces emotion. From outside, war horns sound. A low, drawn note, cold like metal against bone, not a threat signal. A beginning signal. The ranks begin to move. No chaos, no screaming. Just a mass of men advancing to the drumbeat. Shields raised, siege ladders pushed forward, war banners shaking in the smoke. Arrows rise so thick they shred the light. The sky becomes a moving black net. Shafts fall like hard rain. On the wall, archers shoot until their fingers split. Bowstrings run red. They no longer aim, they fire into density. One soldier takes an arrow through the neck. He falls without a sound. The man behind steps into his place instantly. A gap does not exist longer than a heartbeat. Boiling oil pours down. Stones crash. Spears thrust through shield gaps. Metal slams into wood. Wood splinters. Bodies fall. The smoke grows so thick no one can recognize a face 10 steps away. Inside the city, news spreads faster than fire. A side gate has gone silent. A watchtower no longer signals. A unit does not answer calls. People begin sealing their doors. Lock bars shake because hands shake, not because of wind. Whatever can be carried is taken. Whatever cannot is abandoned without hesitation. No one carries gold, they carry people. In the great church, the final hymn rises. The voices are uneven but loud, as if singing loudly enough might keep the walls from falling. Candles burn in dense rows. Wax runs like streams. Some stand not to flee but to confess one last time. In the street, a riderless horse runs past, reins dragging, stained with blood. No one stops it. No one follows. At the breach, combat is now at arm's length. No formations remain, only small knots of men fighting in tight, slick spaces of dust and blood. An old soldier drops to his knees from exhaustion, not wounded, empty. He tries to stand, cannot. The man behind steps over him, does not stop. In the final minutes, war has no heroes, only endurance. As the sun lowers, the light turns red, whether from sunset or from smoke and dust. No one can tell. The city looks submerged in embers. The bells ring again. Not by hour, not by ritual. Just ringing continuously like a death notice. On a high tower, the old banner still hangs, torn further, but not fallen. History does not always end in a single moment, but in erosion to the breaking point. When darkness falls, the cannons slow. Not because they stop, but because they are no longer needed. The walls are open. The city does not die in one great explosion. It dies in thousands of smaller impacts. In dust, in prayers, in final retreating footsteps. And then only fire and silence.